Let's go.
You're not in that one, but you're in the other one.
Yep. Works out.
Session
29.
15, yeah. So in session 15, actually, you guys were in the Owl Dungeon, so we're going back to that.
Oh, God. Magnus!
Fuck that guy.
Trelawney, what a douche. Last we left off. You guys spent literally 2/3 of the entire session fighting a spider seal created by some bearded madman someplace, somewhere out there in the world, possibly from another dimension.
From beyond the fourth wall.
And Zodell learned that she can breathe water for some reason.
Yes.
And
Kage realized that no one cares that he can't breathe water.
I kind of also was like, dude, why would you not have just started to swim back up to the surface?
I'm going to prove myself to these people.
And Corky was also trying to prove himself. Come running up. Krista's face was hilarious when he was just like, he comes running up with this ethereal crossbow, and she's like, get fucked, Corky. And it was like, and he heals Tiff the Biff. He shoots healing into her. And she was like, oh, okay, he's all right. Then catapulted himself off the back of the ship.
This motherfucker.
And then realized afterwards he couldn't really swim. Arya had a fucked up little visitation.
Took like a shit ton of damage.
You failed the save.
I know.
Yeah. And
my
then
God,
Quirky called to your attention the fact that he had caught another trespasser on your ship and had her kind of hold person spell. And upon investigation, she revealed her name was Cass.
Put her in a casket.
Cassandra Hellstrom.
I
And
want to say that I was in the back of the group with somebody.
Yeah.
You were all there.
Yeah.
Because you had
But
been...
I was like,
Well-
I wasn't like right up.
yeah, Riordan and Zodell were.
You had been...
Yeah, you
sniffing
guys were
Zodell.
up top.
I was chilling on the bow of the ship.
And I was conked out.
Yeah, y'all would have been summoned down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I guess I could have telepathically been like,
Yo!
And that's where we pick up.
yeah.
So, I'm pretty sure it was Falconer that was... Weren't you in mid-conversation, dude, with her?
I was,
quite
Taking
the-
the lead on that with.
quite the cliffhanger.
That was the final line was my name's Cass.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
Cassandra.
Roll credits, right.
Cassandra Hellstrom.
What the fuck?
She's now standing there. Still kind of in...
You just tore down there now?
I would say everybody's down there at this point.
Yeah, as soon as I heard her name, I would have been like,
Gasp!
She's named after your boat. Crazy.
yeah, we knew her dad.
Oh. Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Tonally accurate.
Cass, how are you alive?
I am what they refer to as a high blood.
Oh.
Yeah, we knew your dad was one as well. He said that you died when you were like 10 or something like that.
7-ish, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Certain high bloods have the ability to be redrawn, given life.
Wish we
okay.
knew that before we cremated him.
The ceremony was nice. I was there.
What?
Oh.
I've been back on the material plane for a couple of months, and I had received word from my organization that my father was alive and in Calliope, and when I came to investigate, you were not present, so I waited. I was there when you returned, and it was a very kind way of you to put him to rest. I'm sure he would have been happy with that.
What? Oh, weren't you like young, like young, like
Weren't you at one point? I
Well-
feel like that everybody.
You aged when you were not on the material plane?
No, I was, where's my words? After being redrawn, my organization took me into the Feywild. And
what?
our enemies don't have as large of a foothold there. I was trained, I grew up, I learned the way of my people and our organization, and well, the Feywild has some interesting side effects for
Do
people.
I know what the Feywild is? Is this just
Yeah, how many of us know what the
falling
Feywild
on
is?
deaf ears?
Everybody make a history check.
And I'll help.
Wow, that's not great.
12.
5.
24.
Wow.
Kage knows about the other inner planes, one of them being the Feywild. What did you roll? Was it
12.
12? You've heard of it, you don't know much about it, you never thought to ask questions.
18.
Yeah, you're pretty familiar with, that's where a lot of, you have Fey ancestry as an elf, so it's a place where elven blood is prominent. It's a world of wacky talking plants and bipedal weasels, you name it. It's where the grass can kill you and the trees can love you and fairies and sprites roam free. Rostin?
Definitely
19.
explains why she has aged differently.
Rostin, you're familiar. You don't have a whole lot of knowledge about it, but there are portions of the Western continent that are pretty predominantly knowledgeable about the inner planes.
Does time pass differently
Falconer?
there?
It does very differently.
Falconer,
17.
17. You are same vein as Rostin. You guys are both from the Western continent. What did you roll?
24.
24. Yeah, you know, and you would know that time is not a constant when traveling between the Fey realm and the material plane.
Time is a weird soup.
Pretty much. I was raised by my master and my organization there for 22 years, and when I returned just a couple of months ago, only a paltry amount of time seemed to have passed here on the material plane. This was why I sought out my father. I suspected he might still be alive, and we might be able to reunite.
Hold on. Poultry like chicken?
Yes,
Right.
a chicken amount of time had passed. I've been here for a few days. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, can I make an insight check?
Yeah,
See
absolutely.
if she is who she says she is.
100%.
I'd like to help with that if that's cool.
So for insight, it's not so much an assistance thing, but you can both make one.
Okay.
Ooh. That's 23.
Nice.
16.
She seems super genuine.
Have you seen your mother?
My mother was not redrawn as far as I've investigated since I've been back on the material plane.
Have you seen her at all, or is she just...
As far as I know, she passed when we both passed. My first death.
So she wasn't a high blood then?
Not as far as I know. As far as all investigation has led, she was just a mortal.
Wait, what? Wait, immortal?
Mortal.
Oh,
With
okay.
an A, not an E.
Yeah, got it.
Your father had told us that she was
Like
brought back
like
as a
zombie.
ghost or
Yeah,
something.
Undead.
I also heard that my first body was brought back as an undead as well, but the spirit and the body are separate.
Oh.
The spirit can be can be redrawn from the earth, from the cauldrons, and from what I know and understand in the time that has passed, that my mother's spirit is no longer on this plane.
And why are you on our ship? What are you doing here?
I wanted to know him in some ways. So I thought maybe the best way was to familiarize myself with the people he chose to surround himself with. I do apologize for the subterfuge. I'm grieving as well. When I returned, there was this prospect of meeting and knowing and reuniting, and now you're as close as I could get to understanding my father.
Wait, do we still have like the book, the diary?
I think Falconer still has that.
Mm-hmm.
Can that turn up just a little bit? Thanks.
I don't know if I want to give that to her though.
Nope.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Slip the mask on.
Okay.
Anything?
You're wearing a mask.
Okay.
I get it. The sea gets you sometimes. Not me. I can breathe underwater, but yeah.
Wait, I grasp her hands nicely.
Okay. She takes your hands in kind. She's been here for a little while, since you guys got back, and she's been just observing you all, engaging your character, and she's willing to put a bit of trust in you all, seeing who you are.
I can't imagine what you've been through, and I am sorry for your loss. Your father was a good man.
That's what I've been learning these last few days, hearing the way you all speak about him.
He's a good friend. You are, of course, welcome on the ship. Make yourself at home. And if there's anything we can do for you, please just ask.
I appreciate that, Falconer. You all definitely fill my heart with the potential of who my father was. I'm grateful to meet you all at last. I probably won't stay.
Ooh.
My organization has other things going on in the world.
Who is that?
Yeah, this organization.
We're known as the Everlife. A bunch of high-blood individuals working together to make the world a better place.
Do you know Seema by chance?
Oh, that brat.
The name isn't familiar to me.
Thank God. Okay, we can spare her.
But I have been in another plane of existence for the last 22 years. So I'm not as familiar with the individuals of this plane. I mostly, my master and the organization that we have in the Feywild is what I attribute my loyalties to. This is a little bit odd, actually, being back on the material plane. Things are so mundane here. The Feywild's a bit different.
How did you get through the dimension? What was there?
There are certain doorways,
Yeah,
portals.
we've gone through a couple that were a little bit
Oh.
nefarious, I suppose you could say. So.
Oh,
just-
of course. There are many inner planes and more outer planes that probably should best be avoided. But such planes as the plane of fire, wind, earth, and water, and the Feywild, they have a close connection and proximity to the material plane, the center of the inner planes. I myself came quite fortuitously, actually, through the Hargrove Vale. Make a history check with advantage. For Riordan.
Nat 20.
The Hargrove Vale is a giant unstable riff on Searia. If you look at the little map I sent you a long ass time ago, it's hundreds of miles long. It's typically not traversable. People know that it was once a stable gate to the Feywild, but these days it just kind of sucks energy out of the grasslands and forests around its proximity. Which is why she said, fortuitously, I made my way through the Hargrove Vale.
Interesting. How did you pull that off? That's been very unstable for a long time.
I still asking myself that question to this day. My master berated and chastised me for even entertaining the idea without a particular magic user to assist me in my traversal back to the material plane, but I'm stubborn. So I pushed my luck, and where many have gone and not returned, I seem to have had the god's light shine upon me that day.
I appreciate that, yeah.
It wasn't a comfortable experience, let me tell you that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, again, I agree with Falconer. Yeah, feel free to make yourself at home. I mean, do you have any plans while you're here on this plane? Doing anything?
Other than any orders that I'm given, I had this bit of a cushion of time where I could come and investigate my lineage, my native plane, and seems I came just a little bit too late to know my parents and family.
I think I'm gonna take off the buckle from the sash. I'm gonna remove it. I'm gonna. I think he would have wanted you to have this.
The red sash that Dernick. Did you take the one that Dernick made?
No, his.
The original. This was his.
From what I know, he didn't talk too much about it, but I learned it meant something to himself. It was something from his family. I think it's best keep it with you.
She takes it very gingerly and just sort of rubs the fabric between her fingers. And you see her eyes get very somber for a second, and she drapes it up and over around her neck and ties it sort of off to the side. And she sniffs a little. Thank you, Zoto.
Right.
That means a lot.
Of course. I'm gonna fade back. I'm gonna whisper to Falconer. Falconer, I'll take the extra one.
Extra what?
Extra sash. Dernick sash. I was just whispering.
Didn't you guys leave that at the keep?
What?
Yeah, I don't have that.
I thought he took it.
I thought you guys left all of the Dernick stuff that he made for Magnus back at the keep.
Oh, damn. Well, that's fine.
I can re-listen
No,
to
no,
the
no,
recordings,
no,
but I thought that was what happened.
Usually, someone takes the stuff. It's fine. Once dibs on the extra one. That's what I meant.
You can take it. Right. How far are we offshore?
At this point, like 4 hours.
Is it the nighttime technically? What
yeah,
time is it again?
I should definitely.
Yeah,
By the
'cause
time you
I
dock,
had
it's going to be 3, 4 in the morning.
Oh, you
Weird
had a
ass dream, and I
violent-
was
violent-
thrown against the wall.
Yeah, you got yeeted pretty good.
I still haven't told anyone because
Yeah.
of this.
3-hour sessions just fucking kill me.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, event, time to talk. Another event. This time I was like, 2 events, deal with it.
Yeah.
Good. All right. Well,
I should definitely hit the sack.
I should probably be on my way. Trigger, and this little sprite zips in over her shoulder. It's about 6 inches tall, red hair. He's got like these little dragonfly wing, like fairy wings going on. He does have a tiny little bow in his hands as he zips over. You get the sense he was kind of just off in a corner, just like, yeah, if shit goes wrong, I got you, babe. This is my familiar Trigger. He's a little overzealous. And he kind of like zips up into Briarden's face, just like, watching you. Back over to her shoulder.
Okay.
I'm imagining
just
Honey Nut
relax.
Cheerios mascot.
I can show you what all of you what a sprite looks like.
I
if you-
was
just
thinking
for-
more of like one of the fairies from Fern Gully or something.
Yeah, basically.
Like a Tinkerbell, but
Yeah.
dude,
I like mine better.
some alpha energy.
Does he have the giant honeycomb thing? Sorry.
Skeletons, come on, inspectors.
Trader's a good name though.
That's
yeah.
that's what a sprite looks like.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, like
He's like one of the Lost Boys, but Tinkerbell.
yeah, he's just basically what Tinkerbell is a sprite, a pixie, a fey creature. So yeah, one of those, and she has only certain classes have familiars, creatures that they can have just with them be summoned out of different realms. Don't mind him, he's a little overzealous. And he like sits down on her shoulder and he's still kind of just all giving you guys just squinty eyes. Bow's still in his hand.
It's like reverse Peter Pan.
Okay.
Can I turn into one?
They're not a beast. No. They
That
are
would have been
a...
fun.
It's been an absolute pleasure to... And again, sorry for spying. We've all been going through our grief in our own way, and I just wanted to know what kind of a man my father was, and the people that he surrounds himself with was probably the most evidence of his personality.
You can be proud of your father, for sure.
It seems that way, from what I've gleaned of your conversations about him. Well, Trigger and I will be off, and with your guys' blessing, she goes up the steps onto the deck of the ship.
I was gonna go up anyway, so I'll follow her up.
I'll probably
And
go back down.
as she walks towards the edge of the ship, she starts flying and takes off into the night.
One day.
First warlock I ever built.
Oh. I am gonna put this buckle back on, by the way.
Yeah, the buckle, the sash.
Yeah.
Didn't.
I know, I
The
know.
buckle's
I know.
its own thing.
Yeah, I know.
To the port.
Riordan, as you like are going, you're just like, oh, cool. One day, you walk up and you hear this little. Cool. I like when I write too much. I'm just like, cool. I had all of the potential bases covered. So, Cassandra enters the world of the dust. Unless you guys want to do anything, we can discuss.
I assume I
anything.
don't get a long rest. Since we're only 4 hours from port and I was rudely
Yes.
awakened.
It was half a day from the time you. Yeah, no, you get fucked on a long rest there. Sorry, babe.
Okay.
Do I get all right?
I'd say nobody gets a long rest unless you guys want to dock the ship and sleep in.
Or your Riordan.
Or you're Riordan and you're already long rested.
On the way back, can I get a short rest, maybe?
Oh yeah, lots of time for short rest.
Short rest? Okay, sweet.
But it's like at this point it's midnight-ish.
Yeah.
So lots of time. Like you guys can dock. Your crew can dock the ship and you guys can just sleep in and get a long rest if you'd like.
I mean, that would be great for me.
I mean,
'cause
there's
I
nothing to
only
do
have
at 4 in the
24
morning
health.
pretty well anywhere,
Yeah,
unless you're in a war zone. So
or going to a bar.
true.
Ooh,
It is Eleanoran. 24-hour bars.
Oh yeah, I guess it is the whole country, not just Calliope. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait, like the bar.
Can't imagine a Baroness will be up too early in the morning.
Very true.
I'll choose to take a short rest, knowing we're gonna go back there, because I'll probably leave early, go to the bar anyway.
Okay. Anybody who wants to sleep in at the docks can take a long rest.
I'm definitely sleeping.
If you're Zodell, you can take a short rest.
I'm gonna watch the sunrise.
Roston, if you want to put Nolan back together, now's the time.
I will be putting Nolan back together.
All right. You'll have a long rest. Your crew dock your ship. When was the last time you guys paid your crew, by the way?
Yes.
They're 2 gold apiece.
Yeah, Magnus is kind of our accountant.
Corky doesn't require payment.
Oh, good.
Thank
Fun
God.
fact about the bosun, he's just super fucking happy to be with you guys.
Just living his best life.
Last powerful individual he was with was just he was a slave. He had to lick her toes, do all of her bidding. Yeah.
14 toe licks a day.
So he's just like food, water, and I get to jump after spider seals and then realize I can't swim. I'm still into it.
What was the crew per day again? What was that whole math?
2 gold apiece. They are all skilled crew. So there are the Tabaxi twins, your carpenter, Gibblesnook? Chipper Gibblesnook or something like that. And then Kalalea, Bobby Sauce, Vlad, and Tiff the Biff.
Is that 6 people? 7?
7 people.
Ooh.
14 a day.
It would be 8, but Quirky doesn't require payment. As long as he's fed and watered, he's just like, you guys are my heroes. I am following you till I find a better heroes.
14 a day times a lot.
Oh.
Do we have to pay them just when? I guess just all the time, don't we? Yeah.
I mean, you can pay them in advance for X amount of days.
7 days a week? 5 days a week? What's the standard?
7 days a week. Or if you want to sit still on the ocean for 2 days a week, you can do that too.
It's
It's the weekend. We're just gonna chill.
Just don't know if there's a labor union involved or something.
I was
you know,
about
so-
to make a union joke too. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, 7 days a week.
Okay. 61 days, which I believe would be 2 months, gets 854. So I will just front 854 gold.
All of you mark down that your guys, your crew are paid up for two months. You said.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I'll split it with you. What was that? 850.
854.
Okay, so 427.
Yep.
I will not be splitting it with you.
I made a whole map of the Feywild just for that
What about,
conversation, just in case you guys asked where she was staying.
Oh.
What about Sven and his family? I don't know if we ever paid them.
Yeah, you guys retroactively paid them because Kage gave most of his winnings to Sven to just give out to charities and schools and churches and stuff.
Right.
And then
okay.
we had talked about it the next time where you guys were like, we didn't actually pay them, and somebody
Right.
was like 400 gold or some shit like
Okay.
that. I can't remember. But Sven's family's paid up for a while,
Okay.
at least a couple months. I mean, his kids don't really require wages.
Right.
Not
Yeah,
a
it's just-
liability, not an asset.
Yeah. So it's
Can we fire them?
No.
Sven
If they messed up.
and his wife.
Okay.
Esmir.
Esmir.
Oh, yeah, I was way off.
They're paid up for a while.
Okay. Good.
Wait.
I lived mostly in a place known as. It floats like a above and the delve. All right, guys, report. You notice the noise and bustle around the ports gets louder and louder as you all start to come to consciousness, waking up in the early morning. Vlad's got just the blisteringly hot, strongest coffee ever brewing. He doesn't know about your infinity coffee pot. He's just like smoking as you guys all start to wait. Well, I guess you're there, but everybody else is waking. He's like, "Yeah, want some of this shit? It'll put hair on your ass."
If there's enough of that, I'll grab some of mine.
Yeah, me too. You meant the hair. You've got enough hair. Yeah. All right.
I'll take a cup of Briar.
Completely smooth except for
Just a giant travesty on the back end.
Like the worst hobbit. It didn't grow on the feet.
Oh, you guys have you been to Sebastian before? It's a nice place.
No, we haven't.
Can't say we have, no.
Roston Creekstone. Scottish. Tiff the Biff is getting up. She's stretching and rubbing just like granules of sand out of her eyes. Hey, it's not too bad. This place you can find a nice drink and plenty of places to scrap.
Oh,
Kalale is like already up and just standing at the bow, always silent as she is.
Yeah.
Bobby's back at the wheel.
So we docked?
You're docked. Yeah, you've been docked for a while. You've been docked since 3 a.m. Your crew took care of that. You guys slept in. You're getting up. Coffee's flowing. What do y'all want to do?
I left when we docked. I took the short rest. So I was
Right. Okay. So
How
when'd you go?
long did it take to get here?
It was
Day
about
and a half.
day and a half. So it was like 30 some odd hours. And it's all subjective to currents and wind speeds. Bobby's pretty fucking good at his job, though. So typically when you guys are sailing someplace, Bobby gets you there within like 80 to 90% of the full time.
So it's June 26th?
It's the next day. Yeah. You guys left Saturday. No, it's the 25th.
Okay.
So-
Nice job, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby knows his shit.
So I'll probably get off and look for like the first bar. I'm just looking for a drink, honestly.
All right. Let me pull up Sebastian for you there, Zode. Zode the Chode.
No,
No, that's not canon.
That's worse than Twiggy.
Twiggy Azalea fucking got me, man. Because I was whispering to your dad, and so I was just listening to that part where they're like, oh, there's whispers, they're out of the room. And they're like, what did they used to call me? Twiggy Azalea. Fucking hilarious. All right. Oh, so you go looking for a bar?
Yeah.
All right. Make an investigation check.
13.
13. Takes you a while. A couple hours wandering. It's really early in the morning. Even the bars that are 24-hour bars, still pretty light crowd at this point in the day. You end up finding, let me see, proximity to ports. It's number 2, it's the closest one. You find Bailey's Bar and Barn. It's a tavern, but also with hefty stables. So you don't horse and drive. Or drink and horse.
Don't drink and gallop.
Yeah,
No one drinks.
don't drink and gallop. That's good.
It's all good as long as your horse isn't drinking.
As you go in, it's a turtle family.
Oh.
There is Ronan Bailey, Travs Bailey, Laurel Bailey, and Wilhelm Bailey.
Wow.
And as you come in, a slow head turn. Hey, how's it going?
I could dig it. I'm gonna saunter up to the bar. Xander doesn't know bar stuff. Zodell does, so I don't know.
Godspeed.
Figure it out.
I'll have your finest alcohol.
They've got pints.
I don't know what I'm saying.
You sure you want the finest?
What?
Oh, sorry. Slow head turn. That's like 30 gold for a shot. If you want the finest stuff. Do you just want something regular? I don't want to rip you off, motherfucker.
How about? I'm gonna. Can I do an insight check? How strong does this guy look?
Make an insight check.
What was it? 5.
He's He looks like a turtle on two legs. He's got there's a few smaller turtles walking around. One of the smaller turtles has just got like this really quick little shuffle step going on. Just the other ones are kind of just like, how's it going? Yeah, I'll get. I know you've been waiting for 10 minutes. I'm halfway there.
What if I were to help with your work in this establishment for, say, a discount on your finest?
Yeah, we don't ever really need a lot of help here. The family runs the business. It's all good.
Right. I don't know what I'm doing.
Do you want like an ale? You want just a regular ale? You want like a Whizgo? You want like a
What's a Whizgo?
A Whizgo spirit.
I mean, I know what a Whizgo is.
A Whizgo spirit. It's like whiskey.
Right.
You want like a Whizgo spirit, or you want like a Diace and Clearwater, or you want an ale? You want some wine? We got some really good wine. I know a guy who can get a Harrow's Herb too.
What herb?
Yeah, that was an unintentional fucking. I made Harrow's Herb for my book, and then I was like, Harrow's Harp, and then I was like, I guess this guy bred weed? I don't know.
Yeah. So the bow's just made out of a tree that grows the herb, I guess?
I guess.
This isn't supposed to be going this slow. I know what I'm supposed to be saying, but I can't say it, because I don't know. Zodell knows, I don't.
Tell you what,
Right.
I'll get you a shot of the Whizgo here. That'll be like 4 silver.
Alright.
Here you go. Have a good time.
I slide over 4 gold. I'm gonna say, keep it coming.
All right. Well, I'm glad you paid me in advance. This will take a little while.
Anyway, what's y'all doing?
There's never a head on any of those beers, though. That's the nice thing.
I don't know what I was
That
talking
slow pour.
Should have quit while he was ahead. Joke we heard from Kirby this weekend.
Who?
Everybody else is sleeping in? Getting up? Ride and watch Sodell just like scoot off the deck of the ship. Yeah, you're drinking. Just
All right.
the great thing about being an elf is you can just drink coffee 24/7, zero effect. The flavor, a little bit of alertness, but what sleep?
Are you on the deck
John?
of that? Are you on the deck?
Yeah. I'm just chilling.
Okay. I'm just gonna telepathically be like, hey Ryden, are you alone right now?
Where was, what's her name?
Who?
Our quiet one.
Kalalea, she's also partly a rigger too. So at certain points, when the Tabaxi twins are just like helping tuck away sails, she might be just up in the rigging. Make a perception check. At first glance, not really anybody around you guys. If you wanted to have a private conversation,
21.
yeah, you guys are nice and private up at the. Presumably, you're at the bow always.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are nice and private.
Yeah, mate. All alone.
Okay, sweet. I'm coming up. Wander up to the front of the ship. And
Morning.
morning.
Want some coffee?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Fuck yeah.
So I don't know if you heard about what happened to me last night. Not the Cassandra thing.
I'm gonna go with no.
Okay.
No.
Well, I had this dream, but it wasn't really a dream. It was like a vision, I guess.
All right.
Like the guy. Do you remember when you touched the doorknob
Oh, fuck
of the
yeah.
four winds?
Traumatized you guys for months.
Okay, well, that same guy, whoever he is,
Oh shit.
came to me in this vision. And yeah, he spoke, which has never happened before.
Right. Yeah, that's new. What did he say?
And there was like this hand of a demon or something like that.
Fucking what?
Yeah, I have no idea. Anyway, he said, I don't remember what he said.
I'm pulling up your thing right now. Better not have deleted it.
So was it still all like, it was like white and all of that, and
Yeah.
like it was very ethereal?
Yeah, and
Alright.
so he was talking to me, and this like giant demon hand came out and was like taking him. And when I reached out to like try and grab him, I was thrown out of bed against the wall,
Oh shit.
and it all went away.
So what did he say? I better not have deleted it already. It should have been Arya's dream. Basically, you were feeling the heartbeat of the planet,
Yeah.
and when you woke, or you felt like you were awoke, the heartbeat stopped. And then there was a massive thud as it started back up again at twice the pace. And this individual appeared and said, it was something along the lines of, I'm wrong. Time is wrong. I can't let them find out. You need to. And then a
Yeah.
hand with way too many fingers, larger than the size of this individual's body, snatched him and pulled him basically out of the material plane's existence. And then you were yeeted up against the wall.
Yeah.
Because you guys Michelangelo'd, right? Is that how that happened?
I don't.
Yeah, you went to
I,
like
like,
grab
went
and
to touch
help,
him.
and then when
Yeah.
you did, you just were like,
thrown.
yeah,
Yeah.
you were Back to the
And
Future
I-
wand.
Yeah.
Very beginning.
Yeah, he said something about like we can't stop it, or like something's coming.
Mhm.
Kind of like, well, I don't know. You were the person that came to us that said Mistress Hillel had a message. It was kind of cryptic like that.
Rowden, make a religion check.
$14.
14. Arya's description of this bald, pale-skinned individual with tattoo lines running from his scalp down his entire body and interlocking patterns from the top of his head to the tips of his fingers and toes sounds familiar. You just can't quite remember where you've heard of him before. You do know it is deity related.
Right.
D&D related?
Totally.
Yeah.
Deity related, yeah.
Oh, deity.
Sounds like Christian Bale in that movie.
American Psycho.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. In Thor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right.
I wanted to do a screaming goat so bad.
Have you told the others yet?
No, you're the first one to know.
That's troublesome.
I didn't really have time to tell anyone, because then Cassandra kind of interrupted
knocking,
our evening, so yeah, I don't really know what to make of it.
Both of you roll a percentage die.
I'm gonna roll better this time.
77.
Nice. That was intentionally rolled. Use the number.
59.
59, 79. Perfect. At this point, Corky's like, it sounds like the storyteller, as he's standing next to you, comes out of invisibility.
Hey,
What?
mate, you do this all the time. Just coming out of
Can
nowhere.
you
I mean,
be
have
a
you
little
met me?
more respectful?
Well, you know what? I might have picked up some bad habits. My apologies. Yeah,
Tell us what you know.
that sounds like Vardene Roske.
Who?
Tell us more.
He's the demigod of time. He wrote the God Scrolls.
What?
He wrote. He's a demigod.
Okay.
Vardene Roske.
Like Maui.
He was.
Is that spelled phonetically, or is there Q's in there?
17 Qs. Yeah.
VARDINAEROSKE.
Exantegu.
Very nice. Good, don't
V-A-R...
take it.
Sorry, V-A-R-D...
VARDINAEROSKE.
A-E...
Exantegu. Exantegret. The
That one.
little that way.
Does
Yeah,
it go up and to the right or down and to the right?
up
It
and to
goes
the right.
Up and to the right.
Accent aigu.
There you go.
Yeah.
Demigod of time?
Yeah.
Guys, what happened to Jared again?
The bag of holding.
Yeah.
Falconer has him.
Yeah. I just logistically,
Time.
I have a magic carpet in my inventory. Do you have it, dude?
I have it in the
Yeah, you
Bag
can
of
take
holding
that
now.
out of your inventory.
Okay, I'll take it out of my inventory then.
The time teller, you said?
The storyteller.
Storyteller.
You want to top me up, mate?
Yeah, thanks for the intel. Tell us more.
All right.
He wrote the God Scrolls?
He's the embodiment of time, basically.
Is it smart giving him coffee?
I don't know.
Well, this is more of an experiment, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we're gonna find out.
The embodiment
Yeah, he and
time. He wrote all of the God Scrolls?
well, I mean, who writes time? So Elnadurla and Zeld
Mm-hmm.
made him, I think.
And
And
so what's written on the God Scrolls is
it's basically his transcription.
like a timeline?
Basically, as far as I know, he sort of transcribed the history of all things. You know, when you can be in time, you can be in different places in time, and I mean, just from what the old hag used to tell me, while she was looking for her power boosting shit.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
What?
Yeah, not cool. Yeah.
So it's the transcription, and we know that there's 4,000 God Scrolls, right?
No.
We don't know
There's
that.
more?
Yeah.
Oh. How many?
When does time end? I don't know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. And did you hear about the part with the demon hand that I was telling?
No, I only just got here like a minute ago. I was just sleuthing around, making sure that there was no more Hellstrom kids on the ship.
Yeah, as
just-
far as I know, he only had one, so...
Cool,
you
cool,
don't have to
cool.
worry
Yeah,
about
no, I just got here a minute ago.
Okay.
Figured invisibility was the best way to get the drop on them. What do you make
what
this out
does-
of? This is really good coffee.
It's magic beans, mate.
I gotcha.
So what would you say the meaning of this storyteller coming to someone in a dream would mean?
Well, I've never heard any story or recollection of him showing himself to anyone ever before. So I'd probably take that with a bit of a grain of salt.
Okay.
Yeah, it's happened multiple times, so it's,
Yeah.
Fuck!
it's heavy salt. Yeah.
That's some ocean grade salt right there.
Yeah.
He
And
holds his cup up again. He's already finished his
oh no.
Oh. It's good shit.
It is. It's probably good to tell Falconer because he's got all, like, most of the card scrolls.
Yeah.
Do you know if he's up?
I don't, but I mean, I can telepathically just be like, psst.
That would be pretty fucking funny. Actually.
Yeah.
Falconer, you're starting to have a weird dream. Ari is in it. Unfortunately, it doesn't get sexual.
Yeah, so I'll just wake up Falconer and tell him we got some info for him.
And you can reiterate all that information.
Yeah.
Considered it reiterated. Want some coffee, mate?
Yes, please.
Are these the things you were talking about? And Quirky's holding one of your god scrolls.
Oh my god.
He's in the
Where's
room
my
with you
bag of
guys.
holding? How did you get that?
He was curious. He went into your room when you messaged Falconer, and he was just like, "Oh, these things." They were just
Have
in.
that back, please.
Yeah, for sure.
Just don't steal our stuff,
Shit.
alright?
Not stealing. Just curious. I'm sorry, I'm a touchy person.
Right.
Just trying to help.
Say you know Roske. Where did you learn about him?
From the Hag.
From the Hag.
Yeah, they're, weird, magical people looking to get stronger. They want shit that makes them stronger, and I mean, these things are pretty legendary. I've never seen one.
Where did she learn about him?
I don't know.
Do you know anything more about him?
Before we left, did some digging in the college, and there was a copy of a copy of a copy of an old scroll that we were able to find, basically mentioning Roske, this storyteller, demigod, telling of existences and stories through past, present, and future, but that was all I could find.
Well, he obviously needs our help of some kind.
Transcriber
Yes,
of time.
for somebody who can see all of the past, present, and future, asking for help is not necessarily a good omen.
No, it isn't. But
Who would want the transcriber of time? Who would kidnap the transcriber of time?
I mean, someone from an alternate.
To rewrite the past, maybe, in order to install a...
Mistress Halal, maybe?
I feel like it might be even beyond
Started
her.
before
Probably.
we let her out.
Yeah,
True. When we touched.
I think she's just fuel on the wrong fire, I suppose.
Yeah.
Right. Well,
I mean, yeah, that demon hand, I don't know. It's not something I've never seen before. It had so many fingers, and it was huge.
yeah, not exactly lollipops and rainbows, is it? Right.
Maybe.
Well, let's continue looking, I suppose. I don't know, Falconer. What's your plan with this? What's her name again?
Estefania.
Yeah. I mean, the God Scroll situation now. What do you think? Seems a little bit precarious to be giving them away, don't you think?
Yes, I'm very reluctant to do so, but making an enemy of the Emerald Crest is also something I don't want to do.
This is true.
She could be a powerful ally,
This is true. Yeah.
but I think we should be very careful and not give any indication that we know what this is or that we have more.
Yeah.
This was simply a snatch and grab exercise, nothing more.
That's a good point. It's probably not good to.
I guess we can always ask her intent with it.
Whether she tells us the
Yes,
truth
there's
or
no
not.
crime against being curious.
Falconer, make a history check. With advantage, because it was only a couple months ago.
18.
18. From when you first talked to her, she seemed genuinely interested in just having it as a collectible item. But there were no insight checks made at that time either.
Yep.
So to the best of your recollection, she just seemed eager to get this valuable, precious item out of some other braggart's hands for her collection. Potentially.
Well, I say we...
Could we make the transcription that we did look like a god scroll?
Oh, forgery. Ooh. I don't think we would be very good because we didn't know any of the words. Or the
Oh, I guess there were blanks. Yeah,
Yeah.
it wasn't a full transcription.
taking something
And she
making it
already
even more
has
cryptic.
one.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's drawing the
Well,
Mona Lisa
I
with a
can-
crayon a little bit.
Yeah.
We'll see how this goes, but I think I'm okay to part with one. It is transcribed to the best of my ability. I can certainly hope to read it later, at least what the word said.
Yeah, you can always understand the meaning later, I suppose, if you transcribed
Yes.
it. Yeah.
And then I guess we would know who had it if we
We needed it, I
Needed it.
suppose, and we had an ally, yeah.
maybe she
Not a bad
speaks
thing to be
Celestial.
in their good graces, I don't think.
No, that's a good point. Okay.
Maybe she speaks Celestial. I don't know.
Yeah. Lots of what ifs, I suppose, so I don't know if it's...
Well,
I think the less worse option is definitely, erring on the side of good grace and just hoping that way, I suppose.
I'd also be lying if I didn't say I'm a bit afraid keeping such a large number together. It's not the worst thing to spread them out.
yeah.
As long
I
as
have
it
no
just-
idea if anything or anyone can sense them when they're together.
It's also a fair
I mean,
point,
most
yeah.
of them are in the vault, right?
At the moment, yes.
So,
Does anybody have locate object on there as a spell?
I do.
Make an intelligence check.
Boy. 11.
I guess I should have started with the history check. Make a history check first.
Well, alright then. That's alright. 15.
Cast locate object on one of the scrolls.
Right? I cast locate object on one of the scrolls.
Burn the spell slot.
Yep.
Nothing. On one of the ones that you know about that is on your person.
Yep.
Nothing.
That's good. That's good. At least they're somewhat safe from at least my mundane magical detection skills.
Now make a Constitution saving throw.
oh no.
Oh dear.
Gonna get booped.
Oh, I get all kinds of sweet bonuses now for that. 23.
23. As you think back to your master Tiberius telling you, in all of the vague ways that he told you, like these things can be used for great power, great destruction. These things are the word outside of time. And you, just for the shits and giggles, before you go to Estefania, having this thought, like, what better to spread them out, maybe better to have them together. What if I cast and see how easy it is to find these? You are immediately, your eyes roll back in your head, and you drop to your knees, and you don't take any damage, but for a split second, you forget where you are.
Shit.
And then you stand up, and everything starts to slowly come back to you. You forget even for another few seconds that you have these items on your person.
Falconer, are you okay?
What'd you put in that coffee, mate?
Yeah. It's nothing. Just
Yo, is your bro alright? That was fucked up.
Yeah. Never seen eyes roll like that.
Riordan, do you have? I want to try your coffee. I know like mine. I like mine, but to give me a little bit of a tastes the same. All right, fuck off.
Motor oil after 5,000.
Basically.
Well, do you want to go to see Estefania alone, or do you want us to accompany you?
Do we have any more of that dust of disappearance?
I think I have some.
Yeah, I have one.
never a bad thing to have backup.
You never know, right? You just... Who knows? So...
She just might speak more openly, just if it was just Falconer than if it was all of us, I feel like, because she kind of likes him, so...
I'm saying if we do dust of disappearance, though,
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, sleuth in with him.
Mm-hmm.
You, yeah, I have one of the, sending stones. Riordan, I think you have the
Yeah, I've
other.
got the other one, mate, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the regular ones, yeah.
Yeah,
So maybe
we
we'll...
can, hang on to those, and if anything goes bad, I'll try to send a message.
Yeah, we can always hang out nearby,
we're gonna
just
hang
so
out,
we're not, like, miles away.
We're gonna hang out 35 feet away.
Just act casually and blend in.
Yeah. I can be a
We
cat.
are rather well known in these parts,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Not
That's
with this,
true.
not with this cape. Oh, fuck yeah.
Hey, you guys are looking flashier than normal now, thanks to Polgra and Dernick.
Yeah. Okay, well,
Let's ride.
Yeah, grab the others and let's be on our way.
how far is...
Zodell, how long are you hanging out at that bar?
I was just
How
gonna-
long does 4 gold last me?
Yes.
Well, it was 4 silver per shot.
Right.
It's
How
10
many
shots.
How many silver and a gold?
10.
10 silver.
It's 40. That's 10 shots.
Hold on.
That's a lot of booze, dude.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm looking at you guys and you're like, I don't care. I'm like, I don't know.
That's the great thing, though, too, is that
We're not there.
they're just like, yeah, you're the barbarian. You know, but you don't. You don't know your limits, maybe?
Maybe.
Alcohol, game mechanics. Literally the first 3 pictures I have in my D&D homebrew. Make
Whiskey isn't that bad.
make a
right? You're looking at me. You're looking at me weird.
Constitution saving throw.
Okay, I can do that.
What kind is this?
21.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Nat 1. Is that 8?
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
14.
We got to do 20 of these.
Okay.
What? Why? Per half shot?
Gosh, I knew that before I ordered 10 whiskeys. Whiskos? What did he say?
Wisco.
Whisko.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
23.
Okay, Constitution saving throw. We don't have to do actually 20. I'm just joking.
13.
Cool. You have 2 points of exhaustion.
Okay. Oh, I'm also not grappled and restrained anymore.
Yeah, no, not even a little bit.
No.
Wait, make a charisma check.
Alright. Nat 20.
At some point during all this drinking, you charm the pants off of this half-elven girl.
Yeah.
And
Girl?
she's,
Ooh.
I just assume,
I don't care.
Okay.
you're kind of ambiguous.
Zodell.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yep.
Okay. Half-elven girl's alright with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Zodell ends up sweeping her up into dancing and jigging, and the bard in the corner is...
Please, you could.
Plain sweet child of mine.
Not great.
Wow.
But after the amount of alcohol you've consumed, it sounds better and better by the minute. And you are macking on this half-elven girl. She's into it. She's like
And it's
touching
10 in the morning.
She's touching your scars, and then at
Yeah.
a certain point,
Oh no.
she ends up just passing out and vomiting all over the place.
I'm into that.
So hot.
Make
I mean, you can't get dirty, so I guess the vomit just sloughs off you.
make an intelligence check.
Just doing snow angels in the buke.
Oh.
Nat 20.
All right. At this point, you look outside and you're like, "Oh, the sun is coming up. I should probably go back to the ship." With your 2 points of exhaustion and vomit on your shoes.
No vomit on my shoes.
Vomit on your shoes.
What? How?
Because you were dancing with her, and then she just like,
Yeah, but I got the buckle.
with no vomit on your shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Well played. And you make your way back to the ship, staggering with a pint of ale as everybody's just like, all right, off to Estefania's. And so I was like, what?
Ooh. 10 whiskos.
But before
Goes
we leave
crazy.
off the ship, we turn to Bobby.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Sauce,
What can I do for you?
you have the con.
I got you, mate.
Yeah, no one on or off the ship that's not us.
Oh, understood, 100%. And Vlad makes this coffee that basically makes every single one of the bones in your body stands up. So I'm good for the next while for sure. And even if I do need to take a nap, fucking Tiff she's got your shit covered.
Very good. Don't break our ship.
Hey, we've been in. Come on, man. We've been taking care of your ship since before you even had this ship.
I'm screwing with you.
Tell me more. I'm just kidding with you now. All right, go on.
Yeah.
Get out of here, lad.
What did you want me to do?
Yeah, you're with us.
Okay.
Where are you guys going?
There's a word for this.
Where's that, bro?
Where are those chips at?
Whatever. Landing party.
We're going to see the Baroness that you don't like, so
Which one? What? Huh?
Estefania.
Are you drunk?
No!
Now you're British?
How many fingers am I holding up?
Not funny.
Finger. You have hooves. You're an elk.
That's Alcaius.
I know.
You know,
I'm looking
you know
at him.
what? Alcaius could use the company. Why don't you stay and chat with him while we're gone?
Make an animal handling check.
Alright.
Oh shit.
14.
Admittedly, I'm super drunk. Do I get disadvantage? Or are you gonna...
I was gonna say, Ski, just roll a d20. Just a flat d20.
6.
Alcaius glares at Falconer.
Maybe give
And
him
we were just starting to bond, Falconer.
I'll
I'll remember
and
this.
telepathically, I'll bring back some like wicked good fruit for you.
just gonna say maybe give him an apple in advance.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 20. That is acceptable. And he lets Zodel just start petting his glorious mane, feeling the tips of his
Trying to
antlers.
braid it.
Where's everybody else going?
Oh, we're going with the party for sure.
I guess we don't really know where.
Where's Roston?
Where am I? Great question.
Presumably the whole party is
He's
together.
back at Calliope. He's like, they left without me.
Home Alone, but Roston.
I'm just like sitting on my bed, and me and Nolan are just playing rock, paper, scissors.
Boulder Parchment Shears.
So wait, is he there?
Right,
Or if
sorry.
he's not there, I can hang out with him too.
I presumed the whole party was going to Estefania's.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody make an investigation check. They can make it with advantage if somebody's helping, or two people can make investigation checks.
Does it involve rocks.
Great.
No, you can do it again. I was helping you. I gave you the finger guns.
Okay, cool. And guidance.
Nope.
Investigation. That's a 15.
15.
Why can't I cast guidance on myself? I know guidance.
You know guidance?
Yeah?
Oh, I thought you were just making a joke.
No.
Yeah, add a d4 to it. I didn't know you could cast that on yourself. I thought it was a cleric spell.
17.
17. I was going to say it takes you an hour and a half.
Some overlapping spells there with Druid.
I just never ever heard Keyleth cast it because they started their campaign at level 10, so streaming it at level 10. So instead of it taking you 2.5 hours, it takes you about an hour. And you are directed through several different individuals on the street. She was the Duchess, right? The Baroness.
Baroness, I think.
The Baronese castle, manor, is almost directly in the smack middle of the city. It is also the headquarters for the Emerald Crest, her property, in Sebastian. Takes you an hour and 40 minutes, roughly, to get to her property. As you show up, there is lavish fences. The property's huge, and there are servants running around outside tending plants. There's beehives on the exterior. There are lattices with vines and grapes. There's gardens, fairly self-sufficient property. And as you approach, there are a series of guards at the gate, all in very white bleached armor to match the white stone that is very familiar here in Elenorin.
All right, Mr. Charisma, you're up.
Do you want us to stay outside, or?
Oh, we can all go in. We're all friends. She knows who we are.
I think we
Kage.
can go, yeah.
She doesn't know cock.
As you guys are making your way to Estefani's property, I want you to make a perception check. With advantage. No, just a perception check.
You were the one that I told to stay out of this. 6.
6. Okay. You guys are walking, finding your way to Estefani's. And then at a certain point, a hand grasps your shoulder. Says, "Hey, Wyo Show Oni 10?
Sorry, friend, what?
Your order.
Who are you?
I'm a friend, of course. Would you care to join me for some tea?" And just a couple of blocks from Estefania's place, there's a nice little tea shop, or a little cafe.
I'm kind of in the middle of something right now, but
Well, I mean, if you want to come back in a little bit, that'd be fine. I'll be here. At the
Is this happening like?
the Tumbling Mumbler.
The Tumbling Mumbler.
Is this happening
That's what they're
behind
called in
us, in
college.
front of us? Like, are we hearing this?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I have advantage on that.
Do I know if there's like a specific... I'm
22.
assuming there's a specific greeting or something.
Yeah, not the specific greeting, but it's somebody recognizes your...
Face?
Who are you?
What did you roll?
22.
22?
12.
12? Yes, hello. We know you're a cat with annoying toys.
Oh, I can do it. I'm not there, so I can help.
But I'm just a friend of this individual's cause. Just thought I'd treat him to a cup of tea. Polite conversation. Who might you be, little one? I love your hair, by the way.
Thank you. My name's Arya.
Hello, Arya. My name is
Robbie's house?
I actually didn't write his name down. I didn't think anybody was going to ask.
Robbie Boss.
So, let's make it up together.
Robbie Boss.
Give me just a quick skosh here. Alarak.
How does this guy recognize you?
Yeah, that's what I'd like to know.
Alarak Fryston.
Fryston?
Fryston.
Sounds made up.
They all are. Yeah, my name is Alarak Freston. I just recognized an individual from an organization I'm familiar with. Just wanted to buy him a cup of tea.
What organization is that?
If you don't know, then that's up to him to tell you. I don't want to burst anybody's bubbles, share any trade secrets. Just
Like I said, my friend, honor to meet you, but I am in the middle of something right now.
Absolutely.
I will definitely come look you up at the Tumbling Mumble.
yeah, no, it's a great little tea shop. It's a great place to be.
You had me at tea.
Yeah, I'd be happy to share some tea and conversation. 100%. You carry on. I'll talk to you soon, hopefully.
Yes. We'll talk to you soon, Alarak.
All right. As you guys head up to Estefania's property, Falconer in the lead.
That was very weird.
Yeah, who is that guy?
I don't know.
And like,
I don't
what
make my
organization is
I
he
don't
talking
make
about?
my order that public, so try and keep kind of generic.
Could he be a part of your
Uh,
monastery or whatever it's called?
I don't believe so. We have certain ways of greeting each other. He did not.
Okay.
You guys good back there?
Yeah, just some random guy that
Apologies.
thought he knew Kage.
Cool. Just gonna keep it all tight. It's all good. Alright, mate. All you.
We're at the gate.
Yep. What would you like to say to Alcaius? No.
I bet I could breathe longer in water than you. We would know you're a horse. Well, horse. No.
I'll take you up on that bet.
Really? Or
Okay, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna start setting up some buckets.
All right, Alcaius is into it. Falconer?
Yeah. Oh, I have my nice hood up, by the way. My nice cape.
Oh yeah.
From the Cape, from where there was no hood, there is a hood.
Yeah. Walk up to the guards at the main gate, I guess.
Oh shit. Come back. Come back. Much like most of the coastal buildings, it is made of white stone. It is 3 stories with polished brass knobs and candelabros and torch sconces. There are lattices with healthy vines, shaped bushes and trees, and a variety of gardens and groundkeepers. Sorry, sir. We're going to have to remove you from your weapons at the gate here.
Is that absolutely necessary? The Baroness is expecting us.
Yeah, she's told us that you're coming, and it's customary for everybody inside the manor that all weapons stay at the front doors, sir. All due respect.
Very, very well. I have a good memory. Make sure none of these go missing.
Oh, we keep a catalog, sir, absolutely. Here's the ledger, you can see for yourself. And he writes down every single one of the weapons that you give him. So, shields, weapons are all left at the front gate.
Shields, weapons, bows.
Does that include my knuckle spikes?
Sorry, sir, it's just the paladin here, fellow, that's allowed inside. Rest you'll have to wait elsewhere.
My bad.
Oh,
I see.
all right.
I'm gonna take the bag of holding off. Arya, would you hold on to this, please?
Yep, definitely.
Excellent, sir. Just right this way, and they give you a quick pat down just to make sure. You don't have any hidden items on you, do you?
No. I have my glove on. Does that count? I'm not gonna say anything about my glove, though.
Nope.
It's just a glove.
I rolled an investigation of a 4 plus whatever on a soldier. Glove does not count to them as a weapon.
Nice.
So as you are, the rest of you are kind of sort of held outside of the gate. Falconer is welcomed into this very lavish entryway. Don't worry, sir. The quartermaster will keep him under lock and key. Make a perception check.
Is the wall a brick wall around the, or
What?
is it iron?
It's iron rod fence.
Okay.
Yep. So you can see into the property.
Okay.
Very lavish, well kept too.
How far away
23.
is the main?
About 40 feet from gate to door.
Okay.
What was that, Falconer?
23.
23. As she's trying to sneak up on you, I rolled a 22 on stealth. As Estefania tries to sneak up on you and give you the little tap on the shoulder, you reach out and you
I'll play around with it. That's fine. I know she's
Okay.
coming.
So she kind of sneaks up and gives you the tap on the shoulder, and then sneaks around the other side. Falconer, Estefania Lashir, it's such a pleasure to see you again.
Lady Baroness.
Come, my shining prince. I'm sure you have some things for me, and I have some things that I would love to show to you. We can traverse my collection while we talk.
Lead the way. I'll hold my arm out nicely. She wants to.
Such a gentleman. And she takes your arm and she leads you down a staircase. To a well-furnished basement that expands into a large wine cellar. A servant meets you both at the bottom of the stairs with a tray balancing 2 chalices, and as well as a wine bottle. I took the liberty of uncorking an 18-year Jubon Crease from the western central Acapulco region, lady. Thank you, Gerald. And she takes the bottle and the 2 chalices between her fingers. Right this way, Rosehot. She walks you through the cellar before stopping in a little alcove beside a large cask. She reaches up to a bottle of wine just above your eye level and twists it. And there's a click. She then reaches down to the cask and pushes in one of the knots of wood on the cask's surface. And 3 feet to your left, a wine shelf shifts and then slowly starts to open like a door. As she leads you inside, magical glass globes light up around the room in a flickering torchlight-esque illumination. But there are dozens, so that the entire room is fully lit and her treasures are revealed. There are many wonders to behold. Burnished suits of armor, glittering blades, tapestries of beautiful artwork, ivory and platinum and mithril bits and bobs, and she lavishes in her language explaining where she stole them all from. And this, she says, as she leads you from one cabinet to another, and then finally up this spiral set of stairs into this top section of the room, is my favorite one yet. The legendary. And as she snaps her fingers, the wall's illusion drops away, and there is this pristine cabinet with something inside you are familiar with. The God Scroll.
Fascinating.
This
Never
particular
seen it.
This particular one was tricky. I only just acquired it a few weeks before you and I first met, and she's starting to like rub her fingers down your chin. She's got her she's been pretty handsy the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
And in a normal circumstance, if you already hadn't been removed of all of your valuable goods, you'd be worried she was sleight of handing you, as is her manner. I had to travel all over for this one, all the way over to Verdonis. And then after I tracked the crafty fellow down, not only did he spot me, which is rare, trust me, but he nearly took my head off. Oh, that old bastard could move. She chuckles, and she's just still touching, and she's locking eyes with you and tickling your chin. You can feel her warm breath on your neck and face, and it's very pleasant.
Verdonis, you say? Did you know that's where I'm from?
No, I had no idea. You know this...
Well,
Go ahead.
no, go.
You know, this old bastard might have actually taken me out if he hadn't been missing a hand. Though he did give me a permanent reminder of my near loss, and she pulls the collar of her dress down, and there is a very wicked scar from the bottom of her jugular down into between her cleavage.
Oof.
It's quite the tale.
You seem to be...
What happened to the old bugger?
Oh, naturally, I dispatched him. As is my way, discovered as I was, I couldn't let my my face and intention be revealed to anyone else.
Mm-hmm. And so the scroll, what is it exactly?
Oh, some ancient artifact, a collectible, sought after by the rich and powerful and famous and types like myself. But let's not beat around the bush. Clearly you've come to share in your spoils of success. I do have your money ready and waiting for you to assist in my growing collection.
Yes, I must say this came at quite a cost. Well, if you had have heard or not, one of our members had fallen in the acquisition of this artifact.
I had not heard, no. I have merely been awaiting your arrival. But I was pretty confident in your success. I am terribly sorry that one of your companions is no longer with you as a result.
Yes, well, we made a deal, and I will take the one scroll out of my backpack.
Okay. Excellent. Oh, I knew I could trust you. And as discussed, here is your... And with a flourish of her hand, the pouch of gold seems to appear inexplicably out of nowhere. I honestly don't remember what I promised you, so you better not lie to me.
I
Ooh,
think
I have
it
that
was
written down.
6, because I sweet-talked her into doubling it.
You definitely did.
I
sweet
totally
talk her.
remember that.
Yeah.
6,000
gold.
6,000 gold. So she's giving you 600 platinum.
Okay. Different. Still same.
Way lighter. One small sack instead of a chest full.
Yep.
I can't wait to match a similar display for this one. Such an interesting and an object that's just not understandable. I look forward to showing them off at my next Emerald Crest boasting.
Yes, it is a remarkably enchanting artifact. One that has a sense of power about it.
That I can definitely sense. If only there was someone out there that could unravel the magical mysteries of these objects. That would be a person I would definitely want to spend more time and understanding with and about.
Yes, well, being so as old as they are, I can't imagine that person would be easy to come by.
Yes, well, one can always dream.
Whip it up, Falconer. Let's go, bud.
This is not Falconer speaking. I am debating whether to do something or not right now.